pickle. I just want to ride my motorcycle. And I don't want to tickle. I'd rather ride on my motorcycle. And I don't want to die. I'd rather ride on my motorcycle. Well, just last week, just the other day, I thought I'd go up and see Ray. So I went up and I saw Ray. There was only one thing Ray could say was, I don't want a pickle. I just want to ride my motorcycle. And I don't want a tickle. I'd rather ride on my motorcycle. And I don't want to die. I'd rather ride on my motorcycle. Just last week I was on my bike. I ran into a friend named Mike. Ran into my friend named Mike. And Mike no longer has a bike. He sings, I don't want a pickle. I'd rather ride on my motorcycle. And I don't want a tickle. I'd rather ride my motorcycle. And I don't want to die. Just want to ride my motorcycle. Well, now Arlo did a lot of explaining about the origins of this song. In fact, I think there's an entry in the Pumpkin Wagnalls Encyclopedia explaining everything about the way he came to write the song. But what is often overlooked and often asked is the significance of the pickle. Well, Arlo told a little story about that significance of the pickle, and it goes something like this right here. He was down somewhere in the vicinity of Wise, Virginia, and he was riding his motorcycle through the mountain roads at 150 miles an hour and playing his guitar. And Pearl was in the sidecar with her banjo. And it can be awfully dangerous riding a motorcycle at 150 miles per hour up a tight, winding mountain road and playing your guitar and picking on the banjo, especially if it's an acoustical guitar, because of the wind resistance. Well, as luck would have it, the string broke on the guitar. The string came off, held to the guitar, wrapped around a sign, pulled the whole thing, the whole motorcycle at 150 miles an hour off the side of the cliff. It was going 150 miles an hour sideways and about 500 feet straight down, and landed on a patrol car, took off, went 175 miles per hour through town, came to a skidding halt in front of the general store. A man came out of the general store carrying a humongous pickle. I mean, this pickle was the size of 4 pregnant watermelons. And I noticed as he walked down the steps of the general store, it was no ordinary pickle, folks. There was a wire running out of that pickle, and that wire ran over his shoulder, down his shirt, under his belt loop, down his pants leg, out his pants leg, and the wire ran into a briefcase that was sitting by his feet. I just knew that was no ordinary pickle, folks. It was not no ordinary pickle. He took that pickle and he threw it about 20 feet in the air, unholstered his pistol from his shoulder holster, and shot a hole directly through the center of that pickle. And the pickle came down, he caught it with his foot, and he balanced it on his toe. He took that 10-foot ticket that the cop had been writing. There was this 5-foot cop that wrote the 10-foot ticket. He had been a 6'7" cop, but if you remember, I landed on his patrol car. He took that ticket and he wrapped it into a tight little cylinder, and he stuffed it in the bullet hole in the side of the pickle. It took the whole thing, pickle, ticket, everything, and proceeded to cram it down my throat. And that, folks, is when I realized beyond a shadow of a doubt that I did not want a pickle. I don't want a pickle. I just want to ride my motorcycle. And I don't want a tickle, 'cause I'd rather ride my motorcycle. And I don't want to die. I'd rather ride on my motorcycle. Cool.